What's up? I'm Greg. He's Q. Together with Mr. Happy 0121, and we've taken a few moments off of our hard-earned retirement to bring you the chicken parm sandwich from Burger King. Here comes a close-up. The big reveal. Well, the bun looks good. That's a good start there. Let's get in. Let's get in on that close-up, fam. You got your sauce, you got your cheese, you got your chicken, you got your bun. Close-up done. We're not going to fool around today because we haven't been around much. We're just going to get to the sandwich. Unwrap away. We've made exactly one half of the people watching this happy. We both have a sandwich today. So now the people that are waiting to say we're going to get fat can jump on board. Normally, I'm very proud of our close-ups. Today, it wasn't our greatest close-up.
Oh, that's a shame.
You know, the cinematography was only an A as opposed to the usual A+.
Can't all be home runs.
That's what I say every time we make a video. Bite one. Bite two. So what's your favorite part so far? The chicken or the parm?
The chicken.
Bite three. This is basically, not counting the bun, a 3-ingredient sandwich. Meat, cheese, and sauce. So if you don't like any one of those three things, you don't like the sandwich. I like the meat. I like the cheese. The sauce? So the other ingredients, the bun was perfect. The cheese was what it was. And the chicken was pretty damn good. The sauce? A little salty for my taste. I give this sandwich an 84. What sayest you?
I sayest a 77.
Okay, same philosophy. What was the thing not working for you in the 3 ingredients?
Just the sauce, and that's about it. The cheese was all right. It was pretty much mediocre, but the chicken, the texture of the chicken was pretty good. It's about all it had going for it.
Don't
and
like
it's
the
a lot
bun?
of,
The bun's pretty badass.
The bun's pretty cool, and there's like a lot of food here.
There's a lot of food. That's good though, man. It's like, you know, Burger King ain't giving that stuff away no more. I bought 3 meals, $28.
It's a lot of money.
Burger King. 3 sandwiches and like onion rings and drinks, $28. So yeah, if you're gonna buy this for 3-4 people and he's giving it a 77, I'm giving it an 83. You may want to like refocus. Just a thought.
Good thought. Yeah, it's a little pricey. Didn't you say it's like $6 for one of these or something?
Yeah, for the sandwich here is like between 5 and 6.
That's
so weigh your options carefully. Normally we're like, oh, give it a try. But if you're spending that much money and you hate it, not so much. Talk your friend into trying it, and then take a bite before they get their germs on it, and then you'll know. Anything to add?
Like a McDonald's, the little dollar burgers they have, or like a quarter pounder, is way better than this. So I would just go with that.
Fair enough. Now we're at the part where we talk about things unrelated to anything people are here to see. I just have one thing today.
What is it?
I'm curious to see if you even know who this is. George Romero died yesterday.
Sounds familiar. He's not... Is he the zombie movie guy? Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead.
Out of his pocket. Created it.
Gee, how old is he?
He's
90?
77.
Oh, 77.
What should have been the most profitable movie, and probably was, just not for him, in history, because he did his paperwork wrong. That movie has been shown everywhere.
Oh, that blows.
Every time it's on DVD, and part of the reason that you've probably seen it and it got so popular was when he filed his paperwork, he didn't properly file the copyright claim.
Ooh.
So after like 4 years, he no longer owned the rights to the movie that he financed and made and never sold to another company, and it went everywhere.
Wasn't that one of the first movies to have like an African American lead?
It was. It was. And that was like in the 60s at a time when people didn't do that. It was also, they had zombies before that in film all the way back to like the 30s. But he basically wrote the rules of what zombies are and what they do. Eating the brains, the way they walk, like the motivation, the explanation of how it could have happened, all came from this dude's brain. He was like basically the Kevin Smith of the 60s, except he created zombies and it wasn't in a... shot it all himself.
Awesome.
My favorite movie of his is Dawn of the Dead, the one that takes place in a shopping mall that they just remade like a few years ago.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Have you ever seen the original?
I think I've seen like half the original, but I've seen the remake. It's pretty good.
You know a movie is good when you could take the third movie in a series of movies, remake it with no explanation, and just put it out, and people still go, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So George Romero. He also made The Crazies.
Never heard of Crazy.
The Crazies was like zombies, but they weren't zombies. They were people infected, and they were crazy. That movie got remade, too, with the dude from Justified.
Well, rest in peace, Mr. Romero.
Yeah. I've seen interviews with him. He seems like a good dude. He probably was better off in the long run of his life that he did that paperwork wrong, because that movie went like a virus everywhere, because basically on Halloween, local TV stations could show it for free because nobody owned the rights.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Even if you watch the movie Halloween, I think it's it's Halloween 2. They're showing it in the background because it didn't cost anything to have it on TVs in the movie. So it kind of went everywhere.
Right on.
That's it, George Romero. We will miss you. And it's your fault that we have The Walking Dead now and it's everywhere.
Thanks, George.
So he either takes the blame or the credit.
Well, I'm going to have to watch some interviews then.
He's pretty crazy. There's a documentary all about him on Amazon that breaks down how that original movie was made on no budget. None of the people were actors. Just like for the people. Like I said, he was literally like Kevin Smith. And that movie holds up. I don't care who you are. If you watch Night of the Living Dead alone in a house, still damn creepy.
Spooky.
The black and white even makes it creepier for some reason.
The ending's kind of a bummer, too. Do you remember the ending?
I do.
Yeah.
Spoilers. We're not going to give it away, but yeah. And that also made a very strong political statement for a horror movie at the end of the movie, which nobody touched for years. Nowadays, like almost all horror movies are some kind of allegory for the political climate, but that movie was way ahead of its time, a million ways. Let's stop talking about George Romero, because we're going to turn this camera off. We're going to eat these sandwiches, and then in real time, we're going to come back and do a live stream. So let's save some of it for the 50 people that'll watch the live stream.
All right.
That's 50 people total. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. How long can he hold that face? You can find us on all social media. Mr. Happy 0121. Until next time.
Stay vigilant.